And we are back. Ah. Let's get dark turn around here for some.
I was say, why the hell am I turning backwards?
I think it was for Fox.
Okay.
Now you're upside down. Because when you go hit. There we go. Let's get you situated right here. There we go. Damn. You got some Michael Jackson hands going on right now.
Oh, that's wrong. Got that vitiligo going on.
Looking a little bit like Sammy Sosa.
So, dude, really?
All right, Dark, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, Silent?
I'm doing great. Glad to have you.
It's about to be some shit.
So, we all know Captain Dark. We all know that he plays video games, along with himself from time to time.
Occasionally.
What we don't know about Captain Dark is his love for the state of Indiana.
Love? Who the fuck said I love Indiana? I like Indiana. It's my home state. I didn't say I was in love with this state. Shit. That was bullshit they do here? Hell no.
Not exactly, because I don't ever visit it.
Oh, it's a good place to visit, but I wouldn't exactly say I love it here.
I mean, when you visit, you mean just drive straight through, correct?
No, we're not a drive-through or flyover state. Fuck you.
Okay. Your favorite game series, Tales, of course.
Yes.
And you said Tales of Symphonia is your favorite?
Nah, Tales of the Abyss is my favorite.
Tales of the Abyss. Indiana.
That's a biased opinion. But Tales of the Abyss is the best one. But that was also my first one. But it is a good one, though.
Okay. And what was your very first video game?
Ooh, fuck.
I never heard of that game. Can somebody Google fuck for me?
It was back on the Sega. No, it was back on the Sega. I think are we talking about the very first video game I owned or very first game I played?
Played.
Very first game I played was actually Super Mario Bros. The very first one on the NES.
And
my stepbrother had it.
I know you're like the youngest out of all of us.
Yeah, I am actually.
You're like what, 28?
30. 30. I'm 30. I turned 31 this year, but yeah, I'm 30. So out of all of us, I am the youngest.
Ooh, it's actually a toss-up between you and Gooten.
Gooten?
Yeah. So Super Mario Brothers, and that was at what age?
Ooh, shit. 2.
Ooh.
I was 2 years old. That was my first gaming memory. That was the first game I ever played. My step brother had it. Not step brother, godbrother. My godbrother actually had the NES, and he's obviously a little older than me. By like I think about a good 6 to 8 years, somewhere around there. And but he had an NES, and I'll go over my godmother's house and shit like that. And I would always sit there and play the game. So I got to play Super Mario Bros. Early. The very first game that I owned myself and console was the Sega Genesis, and my first game on that was Sonic 2.
Sega babies.
Babies. Yes, I was a Sega fan for the longest, dude. I was like, you couldn't tell me Sega wasn't better. And honestly, even to this day, Sega, at least until they stopped making consoles, Sega was pretty much the better console.
I will admit, Dreamcast was really good. It was just
Dreamcast was the shit.
Well before its time.
It was way too advanced, unfortunately. But man, was it the shit. So, oh man, Dreamcast. First game on Dreamcast, it was It was, believe it or not, it was a sports game. I forgot which one, but it was one of the I think it was I think was live on the Dreamcast, like 2K Live or something like that.
There was NBA 2K. Then yeah, I don't know if Live was on there.
Maybe not live, but NBA 2K. It was one of them.
Yeah, NBA Live was EA.
EA, okay. So 2K, NBA 2K. That's the one I remember we used to play back when Iverson was still the shit.
Dude, I had me a pair of Iversons.
Man, bro, if you chose Iverson in one of those games, he was cheating. Short.
Yep.
Fast as fuck compared to everybody else, can shoot. Oh man,
And nah, that motherfucker could steal like nobody's business too.
Steal like a motherfucker. Yeah, that yeah, hell yeah. But my first core or real good memory of the Dreamcast though is playing Mach and X. It's actually how I got introduced to Skies of Arcadia. Maybe not Mach and X, through Mach and X, but it was like one of those back in the day when you get those magazines and they came with demo discs.
Yeah.
Had one of those.
Was it EGM or
I forgot which magazine it was. Like Bo Jackson and talking about, yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah,
Bo Jackson cheating like
what was that basketball game on NES where you can just like go top corner, always hit the three, steal real quick, go top corner, hit for three.
Oh yeah, I know it's when you're talking about too. Yep. But I forgot which magazine it was, but anyway, it was a demo disc and it had like a few different games in there, and most of them were shit. But one of the games that introduced me to Skies of Arcadia, or that disc actually introduced me to Skies of Arcadia, so I got to play Skies of Arcadia from there. And
Double Trouble, yes.
Of course, being a demo, you start like at some point in the game, you start where you already have where you're already on like these technically, I guess, the third ship that you would get in the game, and you start pretty far in the game, or not pretty far, probably about near end of Act 1 in the game, and there's this weapon called the Harpoon Cannon, and the Harpoon Cannon actually you actually got to use it, and it was in Japanese, of course, still too. But you get to use the Harpoon Cannon, and that introduced me to the series. Now, I never could buy it on the Dreamcast, unfortunately. I got to play it way later when I found it on GameCube, and I found out that it was ported to GameCube. That's when I finally got to enjoy Skies of Arcadia to its fullness. But Dreamcast introduced me to a lot of fun shit. But and that was like what, one of the first online consoles. Man, that's the Dreamcast shit.
Yep. Now, okay, we know you do a bunch of gardening. Yeah. Love doing that. Question is, do you make your own fertilizer?
I do make my own fertilizer. I don't use my own fertilizer. But now I don't make my own fertilizer in that sense though. Nah. I've explored it to actually making organic fertilizer. Not with my own shit though.
That's some shit.
That is some shit. Not with my own shit. I have not explored that. I heard you can do it. I've heard people do it. I heard people, they would take their shits and like put them in the burn barrel. They will burn it. And they will turn to ash. And they'll take that ash, sprinkle it on their crops.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm that bold and going to go that far into shitting in a barrel or a bucket just to.
You would definitely be one shitty neighbor.
Yeah, probably would. My neighbors.
So,
little boy,
Baby Dark, first console Sega, growing up in Indiana, not shitting in his bed or plants. Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Or Qdoba.
Oh, Qdoba. Well, hold on. Because it depends. Am I drunk? Because if I'm drunk, it's going to be Taco Bell all day. I'm going to feel like shit in the morning. But I'll be all right in the morning. So if I'm like fucked up, it's going to be Taco Bell all day. All day. And you know what? Most of the time, it's probably going to be Taco Bell because it's easier to get to than fucking Qdoba. I actually got to drive way out the way. Or not way out the way, but I got to drive a nice little distance to get some motherfucking Qdoba. Where I can go down the street and grab some Taco Bell. I'm going to go with Taco Bell.
All right.
Qdoba's better, but Taco Bell.
So,
because it's easy to get to.
You say drunk as fuck. So does that mean that you're a beer man, liquor man?
Both actually. I like my liquor. Liquor's nasty. Let's be real here. Fucking liquor is trifling, but I love the feeling that I get as long as it's like a good brand. But most liquors are fucking trifling.
I mean, if you lick her
But-
properly, I mean, as long as she's clean. Oh,
Well, she's clean, then you don't see no bad things happening. But
Spawn.
don't
I just spawned 2 hands, so I'm looking like freaking Goro here.
don't go to Washington Street and be licking nobody though. That's one thing I can tell you about Indiana. That is our equivalent of the strip. Don't do that. Don't pick nobody up from Washington Street.
Noted. Lifted, I think he was talking to you.
Damn.
Favorite platformer?
Ooh. That's pretty hard.
That's what she
I don't know,
said.
Does Spyro actually count as a platformer? That's more of an adventure game, right?
What?
Action adventure.
Which game?
Spyro.
It's like a platformer, I would say.
It's like a platformer, but
Like,
it's
I mean-
not. Let's see.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like, Google search real quick. Oh, wait, I'm right on our. Let's see what they call it.
Oh, it is a 3D platform.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. Spyro
Platforming collectathon. Yeah.
But is Ratchet and Clank one?
I would say that's a platformer action adventure, yeah.
Okay, Ratchet and Clank then. I had to go with Ratchet and Clank. I love Spyro, don't get me wrong, but Ratchet and Clank, you get to do so much shit in there. Oh, it's so much fun. You get to blow shit up, smack shit with your
Right.
ratchets, collect bolts and nuts.
3D platformer action adventure, yep. So
Hey, there we go. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Then all the gadgets and shit that you get, it's a collectathon. Technically, it's a collectathon.
Right.
Same with Spyro, it's a collectathon too.
Spyro is a collectathon, but it didn't say Ratchet and Clank was.
Hey, it's Ratchet and Clank is one too. You might as well say it is, I guess. No, I had to go Ratchet and Clank, man. Something about Ratchet and Clank. Just the fact that you get to play. I don't know. The fucking Lombax comes in and you got all these weapons. You get to blow up. Aside from like Devil May Cry, right? What other game back in the PS2 era that was widely known that you get to really go blow up? Excuse me, blow up enemies. Sorry, I'm going through puberty again.
At the age of 30.
But did you get to blow up shit? And one of them, you get like a fucking plasma whip. You go around whipping enemies and shit, throwing bombs around. Come on now,
I mean,
it's Ratchet and Clank. That's like a clear winner.
if they actually stuck with the Earthworm Jim, could have done it then. If they stuck with it.
Earthworm Jim probably could have been a good one too. I could see it evolving into something similar to Ratchet and Clank.
They tried to do the 3D Earthworm Jim with 64. Didn't work well.
Yeah, but the 64, honestly, the 64 is ass. Like, there's like a handful of games that are cool on the 64, but it's ass.
Black, you blew shit up.
Right, Black. What the
Black,
fuck?
Black.
Black.
He didn't call you dark. He called you black.
Black Fox. Damn, Fox. I know I'm a little dark now. I gotta head up. Well, I didn't.
All right, Fox, I'm good.
He said, "Fuck it." Nah, but the 64. You got GoldenEye. You got, I mean, South Park. You know about South Park. You got, and there's like a handful of gems there. But overall, the system itself is actually Conquer. Overall, the 64 is trash. Of course, you got Mario 64. We can't forget the GOAT.
Oh, he's
Man,
black the game.
Black the King. But nah, the 64 is ass though. It's hot garbage. It's fuck that. Fuck that console, honestly. I didn't care for it besides, like I said, probably about the handful of games. I even throw Quest 64 in there, and that game is unfinished ass. That game is trash. It just holds a nostalgic heartbeat, like nostalgia to me because it's something my mama bought me. And knowing we didn't have a lot of money, and she was able to give me that game, it kind of sticks with me. Similar to the Grinch. It's total ass, but it just holds a special place. But 64 is even worse than the Grinch, believe it or not.
Yeah, Guten was saying that same thing, like about the Grunge, you know.
Yeah, it's yeah. The Grinch is bad. It just holds a place in my heart because my mama bought it when I was a kid. So it was just like a childhood thing. And it just gives me good memories when I play it of my childhood. That's the only reason I still play it to this day. It's bad. Like you can get to the point in the Grinch, dude, you can just fall through the map. And if you got the Grinch copter on, you're fucked. And then if you didn't save, you're fucked. So I've fallen through the map more than a handful of times. You go too high with the Grinch copter, you come back down, and the way the PS2 works in the moving geometry, it'll move and then you'll just fall through.
You mean PS1, right?
Yeah, what I say, PS2?
Yep.
Shit. With the PS1, PS2 wasn't that. PS2 wasn't that bad. PS1 though, the PS1 wasn't bad. It isn't bad actually. If I had an opinion on it, the PS1, especially for RPGs, is the GOAT.
Right. I mean,
That
PS
there's
PS1 definitely RPGs, but 3D stuff not really.
no, not really 3D stuff, but all the RPGs that the PlayStation 1 had. Like you see my PlayStation 1 list, and it's not full of. I don't even have a quarter of what the RPG library on my PS1 emulator. The PS2 is the king of action games. I would say of action.
I mean, hell, even the original Xbox was pretty damn good, but
The original Xbox was too. Yeah, got to give credit to the original Xbox. Even though I'm a PlayStation fan,
yeah,
and and I was involved in that console war, Xbox versus PlayStation back in the day. No, you got to give credit to the to the Xbox because it even then it had some bangers on it, man. I used to play BMX, XX, BMX, XXX, some shit like that. I don't know.
Halo. You had
Halo, yeah.
Jet Set Radio.
Oh,
But
that's
that
my shit too.
that was Jet Set Radio originally on Dreamcast.
It was on the Dreamcast, yeah.
So I
It
mean,
was originally on the Dreamcast. That's where I first played it. You had Jet Set Radio, and then you had Jet Set Radio Future or something like that, or Direct Grind Radio.
yeah.
Like, oh, Crazy Taxi. Crazy
Dude,
Taxi was on the
loved it.
Dreamcast too.
Love that one.
Love Crazy Taxi, man. That man, Crazy Taxi. Boy, that shit. There's a lot of bangers that came out on the Dreamcast that got ported over to the Xbox.
All right, let's talk about Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, that's another great one. But Dark doesn't like Star Wars.
I don't.
He's weird like that. But-
Funny enough, my daughter bought me a Star Wars. I didn't tell you this. My daughter bought me a Star Wars cup for Father's Day. I had to send you a picture. But I got a Star Wars cup for Father's Day. Now, of course, I don't like Star Wars, and I wasn't happy about it, but I was happy about it because Little Dark bought it, so I have no choice but to like that cup.
So we got to talk about this. It's kind of important, and we all want to know. I specifically last night, Frank had badge Tales of Fantasia.
Right.
You were in a competition with him. Meant your own little competition, but you were going to try to pass him and badge it yourself. But you reset your progress. What's going to be the first game you badge now?
Yeah, I did. So,
Again.
like he said, I reset my entire progress in the rage fit because I was so fucking salty at the state of RA. Just put it like that. So I reset everything. That included Tails, Spiral, badge, the Spiral games that I badged. So what will be the first game that you know what? It's probably going to be I don't know. Oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be Rogue Galaxy.
You were pretty
It'll be
far
Rogue
with,
Galaxy.
you were pretty far with Star Ocean 2 also.
Yeah, I got to reset that. Well, that's reset too. So, or did I reset that one?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so yeah,
You
I gotta
reset
redo-
everything.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, Star Ocean 2. It'll be Star Ocean 2 or Rogue Galaxy. It's gonna be one of those two. That's because Rogue Galaxy, as you know, I've been playing and You could tell, I've been having like a lot of fun fucking playing it. And the set ain't so big. But Star Ocean 2, I know Star Ocean 2 so well. It's like, damn, when I do start that game again, especially since with the announcement of Star Ocean 2 remake, I want to do the entire series again. Star Ocean 2 could be first. It could very well be first, especially since I'm gonna do both sides while going through the entire series. Similar as I did to Tales. You remember that I went through the entirety of the Tales series, at least all the English versions. I still have a few to do because new translations are out, but all the English versions, the ones that we got out here in the West, I did all the entire series. So I'm gonna do that again with Star Ocean this time, and that very well might be the first game that I patch again, but it might be Rogue Galaxy too.
And at this moment, I would like to ask the audience, they have any questions for Dark here? While we're waiting, I need to get the Jeopardy thing. I really do.
Wait, is that Jeopardy?
Yeah. Jeopardy thing. Do, 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 do.
I thought so. Okay. I ain't, man. Oh, that's fucked.
So,
damn.
What?
See, I was hearing music, and that's old man. Let me turn that down. But it's Sarconius on the air match.
Oh man. The passed out Sark, yeah.
Love. Who picked him up? Was that Frank?
Yep. Frank picked him up.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Meows wants to know what's your favorite RPG.
Oh, that is a tough choice because that's a tough choice. I put so many hours into Final Fantasy X, Tales of the Abyss, Star Ocean 2, Skies of Arcadia, and Rogue Galaxy. But if there's a game, if out of those, if I had to go through and pick one that I could just honestly replay over and over again without a second thought, I don't have to be in the mood to play it. It's probably going to be Skies of Arcadia. Just because there's so much to do in Skies of Arcadia. I don't know, and the whole Empire thing. But there's so much to do. The story is fun as hell. The combat is fun. It's a turn-based combat game. It's fun as hell to play. The amount of weaponry, teammates that you can have. You get to have your own island, your own ship, special battle. I had to go Skies of Arcadia if I had to go with my absolute favorite. And probably in second place is probably going to be Star Ocean 2, then 10, then Tales of the Abyss, and then Rogue Galaxy. All of them are good choices. It's just like if I had to choose a mood.
Oh, Dark's actually our fourth one. We had Gal first, Fox, then Meows. Now we got Captain Dark.
Hey, Skies of Arcadia, but it's forever growing list. It's fun. The GameCube version, obviously. I wouldn't bother with the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast version of Skies of Arcadia does have the better music because it is uncompressed on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast version has the uncompressed audio, whereas the GameCube version is compressed. And if you won't notice it if you've never played Skies of Arcadia, but I noticed it. And if you just find the Dreamcast OST and then play the GameCube OST, you'll notice a huge difference in the audio versus the two. But it's amazing. Oh man, the Dreamcast version is amazing. I will be heard.
And welcome in, Robbie. Long time no see, buddy.
Robbie. Star Ocean 2. Oh, Star Ocean 2 is definitely top tier RPG too. And like I said, I'm happy as fuck because I didn't think this was gonna happen. I thought what Square or Tri-Ace was gonna do, or Square, was going to do was I just thought they were going to give us like a remake or remaster, sorry, and then just port it over. I wasn't expecting a full ass on remake. So when I saw a remake, I saw the leaks at first. I didn't believe it, but I saw the leaks. And then like Nintendo Direct came on. And then I saw a Nintendo Direct. I was like, holy fucking shit. I said, dude, it's getting remade. The combat on the new one looks it's like it looks like they took the best of both combats. Because the combat is better in the PSP version. Because you get the attack more. Your basic attacks, you get 3 attacks. In the original, you only get the attack once. You got to keep pressing the button. But you get 3 attacks in this one, and then you can chain it with your killer moves. The way they did the killer moves look so good. The spells look so good. Man, I was texting. Man, I was hitting up solid. But I was like, bruh, they are remaking Star Ocean 2. And it's coming out on PC.
Live on stream. I'm getting like DM after DM after DM.
I was like, fuck, man, I'm sorry.
He knows I hate notifications, that little red thing right there. So I have to click it like, God damn it.
I know he was on stream. I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but dude, I couldn't control myself seeing that announcement. That had me. I was like, I know I said it. I know you're streaming. My bad, but I'm hyped.
He was posting to me, to Twitter, to Instagram, to OnlyFans, to everywhere.
I ain't been that hype for a game. Besides maybe what's the name? Story of Season, aka the original Harvest Moon. For those who don't know, Story of Seasons is the original Harvest Moon. But I played Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. Is a remake of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life that came out on the GameCube. The special edition came out on the PS2. But anyway, I love that series. I originally played it on the GameCube, and I'm a big fan of Farming Sims, and that was one of my all-time favorites. So when it came out and got remade, I was like, fuck yeah. All this money. Yeah, I lost it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fucking lost it on that announcement. Both of those announcements on top of that. I saw A Wonderful Life come out, then this. Oh, yeah.
So, any more questions for Dark from the audience before he continues?
Yeah, I know, right?
He's starting to sound like Gal right now. Shit.
One last thing, though. I promise you I'm going to really lose it if Star Ocean 3 gets a remake.
Did they do a remaster of that, or?
They ported it to the PS3 or PS4, but a lot of people were complaining that it was like crashing and whatnot. I want a full-on remake because they need to fix that damn camera. I don't know why in the PS2 era that in Star Ocean 3 they decided to go with the top-down camera. That's like my biggest gripe about the game. The combat I like, but the top-down camera pissed me off.
See if there's any more questions from the audience. You have a favorite modern game that isn't a Tales series?
Favorite modern game that isn't the Tales series?
Apex.
You know what? It might be Apex, honestly.
I see him on all the damn time. Every time I get in Discord, Dark is playing Apex.
Dark is playing Apex. Yeah, it's probably Apex. Granted, I haven't played any of the other Final Fantasy, like the remake or none of that stuff. So, but yeah, right now it's Apex.
You haven't played remake?
No, I haven't downloaded, but I haven't played the remake, like the Crisis Core or 7R Integrate. I got Valkyrie Elysium. I ain't played that yet, but no, I get my favorite modern game right now is it's Apex. I'm not the biggest FPS player. Like I said, I like Battlefield. I like Apex.
Call of Duty.
No, I don't fucking like Call of Duty. But Apex. Apex Legends has been like the most fun for me as far as modern games. I get frustrated like a mug. It be making me mad as hell.
I do need to get some more guests lined up on this, but
just not for you. I like the look of the combat of the remake. It's a new game. It has not been asked. It's a newer game newer game. Ooh, that's a good question. A newer game. It was Diablo. I got bored of that real quick, but like not released yet. Oh man.
You got lifted. Oh, what the fuck is he talking? Diablo boring? I play that every night with Frank.
It got boring to me. I know. I see them on Discord playing it. Oh, a new game.
See, for me, I would say Mario Wonder. I'm kind of excited about that.
Wait, Mario Wonder?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen the Mario on LSD game?
Oh my god. Oh,
It's
yes, I've seen
Mario
it.
Wonder. Yeah.
I've seen it. I did. I remember now. I remember. I really don't have a game I'm looking forward to right now. All of them that came out unreleased, not released, or even new games. I guess overall new games. Most games have just kind of become. Oh, and you know what? I take that back. I am looking forward. Tekken 8. Tekken 8. I'm looking forward to Tekken 8. Tekken 8, Starfield. Tekken 8 and Starfield are the two games I'm looking forward to. I'm a big Tekken fan. Tekken fan over Street Fighter, over Soul Calibur, over MK.
Space Marine 2 from Warhammer. Awesome. There's a lot of those top-down dungeon crawlers that are coming out recently.
Starfield better be amazing. I swear it better be amazing. But I am looking forward to Starfield and Tekken 8.
See, I can't wait till Rebirth.
I'm looking forward to Rebirth too, but I'm like,
well, you said you haven't played the remake yet, so
I know, but I'm looking forward to Rebirth because there's more of the game accessible. Mm-hmm. So like, and then we're probably gonna have to wait another 5 to 7 years for the final part because it's going to be a 3-part game.
But hell, that's supposed to be 2 discs.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean,
2 discs if you're a console, probably 200 gigabytes if you're on a PC.
Shit, everybody that has a PS5 might as well start saving up to buy extra storage now.
Right. There's a new. Oh yeah, that new Armored Core game. What about that? Yeah, I want to get that too. I heard there's like a new Monster Hunter in development. I'm looking forward to that.
There's always a new Monster Hunter. I still got Monster Hunter World. I need to try.
World was fun, but it wasn't crossplay, so I always had to play on PS4 to play with my buddies. This new one is supposed to be crossplay, so I could play on PC and play like with Grim and my other buddies and whoever else want to join. Black Ops Cold Wars 312. Man, that shit would get deleted off my computer. You're not about to take up 312 gigabytes of my storage. Fuck that. And I got a 4 terabyte hard drive for all my games. No. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
Very ridiculous.
Oh, Eve's I think Eve's 10.
I need to play that series. Like, I'm gonna start with 1. I know
you start with Origins.
Start with Origins. For me, this is the problem I have with RA. Doing RA. I always want to start with the original, no matter what. RA, I'll do it. But I always get people that'll pop in and be like, you need to play this version of it. It's better. Does it have an RA set? Well, I don't know, but this is better.
Play whatever version you want. I play on PC just because I like the graphics better. But I don't know if Origins will have a set because I think it's newer and compared to the other ones. Like if you're playing 1, it's newer than 1, obviously. But Origins, like if you're doing for storyline or just for gameplay, it's Origins and then go from there. Origins like 1 and 2, and then yeah.
I'm gonna address this real quick. Neo says he wanted to see me play the SNES version. Yeah.
Oh,
I just played Shadowgate for you. You weren't here. Come on, man. How are you gonna see me play anything if you're not here?
Ooh, shots fired.
Come on, man. Back to Dark. Oh, I love fucking with people. It's so good. Speaking of fucking with people, have you tried the Wendy's Strawberry Frosty?
I like that strawberry frosty actually. That strawberry frosty it's actually pretty good. They got a caramel apple one that's supposed to come out this October. I want to try that one too. But no, I like the strawberry frosty. I like it over, especially the vanilla one or the chocolate one. I should say they should get rid of the chocolate one. That one. You like the chocolate one,
Dude? You dip your fries in that?
Hell no. I am not a fry dipper into milkshakes
Dude.
and frosties.
Dude.
I tried it. I couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't fuck with it.
We got an opening for a new spot.
Damn. I got booted. Sorry. No, it's just like I get it. The whole like sweet and then salty. That there's no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Like I understand the concept behind it, and I know it's good because you get like salted caramel, right? But I don't know. I guess the fry. Maybe I just because I had soggy ass fries most of the time.
Maybe. I mean, if they are too salty, I get it.
They be, man, the ones over here, the one I go to be having heavily salted, heavily soggy ass fries.
See, back before Wendy's redid their fries, that's when you had to do it.
I know they gave them to you like extra crispy now.
Yeah.
They're not crispy. We'll make a new batch or some shit like that. I don't know.
Strawberry frosty tastes like the old McDonald's strawberry shake. Yes. I forgot McDonald's had that.
Oh man, I did too. Yeah.
People forget McDonald's used to have pizza.
I never knew that.
It was before you were born.
Probably was.
No, seriously, it was like late 80s, I think. Maybe early 90s. Very early 90s.
Yeah. Well, I'm a very early 90 child, but I'm not.
You got Dow Cow.
Too young.
Got Dow Cow out of alert for that one.
Well, okay, so was the pizza good?
Yeah, actually it was. It actually was not bad. But the problem was, one, it was a burger joint that was trying to make a pizza. So you know it took forever. Two, I mean, they were always like coming out with new things. Like, they came out with like the burger on one side and your lettuce and tomato on the other side in a double styrofoam thing. Then they were getting sued because they weren't green enough. Literally because they were like their styrofoam was like killing the planet. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then.
so they had to like reduce a bunch of shit. Their cups used to come in like big, thick styrofoam stuff. They actually continued with that until 2019, I believe, 18-19.
Oh, so they just recently got rid of it.
Yeah, they just recently went to like all plastic. Same with some places used to do the cardboard cups.
Oh, I fucking hate those.
Mm-hmm.
You let them sit too long.
Bust
then
right
you
to the
have a
bottom.
nice little puddle.
Mm,
Yeah. I've had the hell no. There is a couple places around here that still do them. I think Chick-fil-A is one of them. They give you styrofoam cups still.
I don't know if Wendy's still does it. I know Taco Bell doesn't.
Wendy's still, or at least the Wendy's here gives you plastic cups.
Okay. I haven't been. I know Rally's still does it.
I don't really get drinks from Rallies like that.
Well,
I love Rallies.
I love Rally's, but I haven't been there in like a while. Last time I had it, like it was undercooked and everything. It was just a bunch of kids, working. So
Rally's fries are the best in the game. Second, it's always a tie between, in my opinion, it's a tie between McDonald's. If you just want like plain fries, oh yeah, McDonald's all day. If you want some fire ass, you just want some fries and it's fryer, it's Rally's. It's gonna be Rally's.
I go Rally's or Arby's curly fries.
All these curly fries or curly fries are good too.
Or TGI Fridays, if you can get it on a good day. Fridays actually has some good fries.
I ain't been to TGIF in years.
Yeah. They used to be good, but I don't know what happened. I mean, their potato skins are the bomb too, man.
Yeah, I ain't had that, man. I keep hearing. I heard about them, but I ain't had it in so long. I don't like. I couldn't even tell you the last time I went to a TGIF. I had to be a kid, and that experience had to be mediocre for me to forget about it.
That was just like what, 3 years ago for you? All right.
Fuck you.
All right. Well,
That was a good laugh, but fuck you.
seems like we're out of questions from the audience also. I like having you on. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. Do you got a meeting soon anyways?
I got one at 11.
Friday, that's right.
Yep, retro.
Oh, we'll deal with that in a minute.
Ooh.
But, oh, you have a question for our esteemed guests. Okay.
Shoot. Sorry, was that understandable? Ooh, Robbie, I got to DM you too. Let's see. I can put my laptop up. Shit.
They're going to know he's goofing now. I think if I do stream tonight, is Metrosexual here? No?
One sec. Oh, okay, you're good. Is who? Retrosexual still here?
Yeah.
He's here.
He's probably around. Maybe have Meows send him a DM real quick. No, I want to see if Retrosexual will be available tonight to jump on. He's doing morning meetings.
Ugh.
See if he'll be available to jump in tonight for some solid questions. That's if I stream tonight. I'll probably DM him later. Let him know.
I hope I can tonight. Did I tell you? I think I told you. I might have told you. No, I did tell you. I told you.
I think might be busy, but you ask. All right. First for Captain Dark, Mr. Dark, if you're nasty. What are your thoughts on Metal Gear Solid release without Kojima's involvement?
You know what? I don't like it. I don't like it because Kojima put his blood and his team put his blood, sweat, and tears into that and into that series. Honestly, he did. He made Metal Gear, right? He made Metal Gear what it is. So I don't think it's right that they're re-releasing it and they're in I forgot who the hell is it? I got it. I know who it is. I know the company name. It's in my head, but Konami. I don't think Konami should be making money off of them. Like they did, the way they did them was so dirty. And then to turn around and re-release the series, like they were the ones who did it, and then profit off the remake. Knowing everybody loves, or maybe not everybody, but a lot of people love Metal Gear. You remaking it to make it look real nice, or remaking 3 at least to make it look real nice and stuff like that. That ain't cool. I don't like that idea. I mean, I appreciate it as like from a gamer perspective, I appreciate it because it makes it more available to everybody, right? But as a person, or I guess with morals, I don't like that idea just because they should at least keep his name in it. Maybe put his name back in it. Because at the end of the day, Metal Gear wouldn't be Metal Gear without him. It wouldn't. Konami wouldn't have that without him. So to just erase him like that, I can't fuck with that. Yeah, it's a slap in the face. No. Yeah, if they gave now if we see the remake or something like that, or he need maybe the collection, because I know there's like a collection coming out, and if I see they giving him credit or in some way, shape, or form, some kind of recognition, I can fuck with it. But if they don't, which we already seen them do with 5, try to erase him from Metal Gear, Solid series as a whole, I can't fuck with it. I'm not even a big Metal Gear fan, right? I'm not. I played the first one. I never beat it, but I played the first one. And it's a good series from what I played. I always remember playing it. I was telling Solid I grabbed the cigarettes and have him blow his breath on the laser, and that's all I would do. And then couldn't figure out what to do after that. But yeah, it's a good series from what I played. So I can't. But if they erase Kojima, I can't fuck with it.
The Baby Fun is on hold. The new Metal Gear Collection and remaster. Wow.
Damn. I don't even know if I'd be that bold to say that.
It's a good call.
It probably is a good call. But you know about the women I mess with? You know how much of an ass beating I would get?
You like that kid that's
Bruh, that kid he deserved that. I don't know if y'all seen it. It's on Twitter, man. This Asian child spent his parents' life savings on a video game. It looked like it was League or some shit like that. But he spent their life savings on the game.
all that.
He was at one of those
in-game
LAN parties
content.
that looked like LAN cafes, and his parents went up there and beat his ass, and all you heard was ah. I was dying. I'm sorry, but watching somebody else get their ass whooped is just funny as fuck. Oh man, it was just funny as fuck. Whisper me here on Instagram.
There's always Discord. I mean,
you got Discord, don't you? Well, I know you have one because we chatted before. Do you use it? Okay, cool. All right.
I mean, Discord is kind of like Hogwarts, I guess.
That thing is just... All right, I'll DM you on Discord.
I always have to DM Robbie, then I'll wait for like 3 days. I'll hear back from him, maybe 4.
Well, he might want to hear about this. I might have an opportunity for him, so we'll see.
I do want to say thank you, Dark. We are going to wrap it up here, though.
Thank you for having me on.
No problem.
Solid.
I'm going to throw up the BRB stream, and when we get back, we're going to have more fun.
Yeah. Take a break.